Hey everybody, welcome back to Forgotten Fates. This is the season 6, week number 10, hour number 2. We're back, and yeah, what the heck's going on?
We're back in the saddle again. I'm not muted.
You were
Mother
muted.
F.
You are currently all together at the mouth of song, attempting to solve a riddle. I've brought my reading material. The show's now in your hands.
Because this is just like an escape room. We gotta talk it out, guys. Say everything you're thinking.
Well, the dancer's emotions have gone quite slack. That's got to be Illustray.
Yeah. She's all about dance and shit. It's like moons and shit. Moons and
Price
dances
to be
and shit.
paid to see Dark Maiden back. So there's a exchange.
Yeah. You know, and girl's gonna sacrifice herself.
There's always a trade.
That sort of deal.
Seek ye out the mouth of song. Well, here we are.
What does that sound?
I'm not sure.
Chewing. By the dragon.
It's not popcorn.
No, it's like your mic is rubbing against your face, I think, or something.
This one? Like this?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
This one?
Yeah.
You guys like that?
That's the sound.
You like when I do that?
Is that the sound that gets nails on chalkboard to you?
Sorry.
Seek ye out the mouth of song to stop the spider, don't tarry long. Do you ever feel like we came here first before we should have went somewhere else?
We found the mouth of popcorn. It's right here.
The mouth of song.
That's here.
This is the
We are
mouth
here.
of song? Why
Yeah.
is this the mouth of song?
That's the name of the temple.
Tells us not to tarry long. Whatever tarrying, we're just tarrying. We're wasting so much time
View
tarrying.
the world with tearful eyes. So when all hope's lost. Sorry.
I think we've reached that point.
It's already at that point. I mean, she's
Cast
fucking
aside the web of lies. So there's something
crying and
hidden.
shit.
Your tears will cause a hidden something to be seen.
I mean, she's pretty teary-eyed for the most part.
A path
I'm
you
not
will
seeing any webs
find
around.
deep in the spine. To okay,
Maybe
so
View.
Literal
What did
law.
that say? View the world with teary eyes.
Teary eyes, yeah.
tearful eyes.
Tearful eyes.
Tearful.
Look at the mural with sad eyes or crying eyes.
Well, I mean, she's pretty sad in general. There's probably all pretty fucking teary for the most part. Without me saying
A path you
specifically.
will find deep in the spine to a long forgotten dwarven mind. Okay, so in a long forgotten dwarven mind,
That narrows it down to a
Underneath
list
Gorand.
of 400.
people are weathering the storm.
I gotta stare at webs while I'm crying.
No.
Who are those people that we stranded? Or not stranded, but left? In
Everybody?
the
Could
volcano.
you be more specific?
In the volcano.
Oh, those were dwarves.
The dumb fucks. Oh, no.
They have any connection to this? No?
I mean, it's. I need a map. We need a
Gotta
map.
go.
Sragg, do we have the map of the world, or no?
That was
we
way
can't
down
show that?
south, though.
We gotta go get that
Yeah,
stupid
you've
sword
got a
hilt again.
huge mural that's got a map. Yeah.
Okay, but like visually, do we have a visual aid to also aid us so I can explain
No, we don't have a visual aid to
it? Okay.
conditions.
What do you want? The book? Is
Right.
it in the book of Faerun or whatever?
No.
I need you all
You know what? I can give you all a
Get
link.
on
You
the
just
same-
can't test it.
page as this map. Right. Yeah.
Let me help.
Which book are you in?
This not a book.
Oh, that's from one of the books, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. You can zoom in on it.
I think we just broke it. I'm trying to load it and it's taking forever.
So
I
we,
see a white page is waiting for an image to load.
Okay. Load it.
It's loading, but
Okay,
it's like
there we
slow
go.
as shiznat.
Okay.
Top left.
Yeah.
That's the
Are we
spine.
Where?
Right.
The one that says the spine of the world?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mithril Hall's part of it. Yeah. That's why I was asking if I recognized it.
Right. Okay. We are currently in the forest called the Moonwood. Our tower is somewhere around the words of the spine of the world. I think it's in the O. I don't know.
Of the or the world?
I think the V.
The
I forget, but I think
We're
that's
on a
where it was.
mountain on the
We are
top of the spine of the
currently
world?
physically located in the Moonwood.
No, I meant like our mansion is like
Yeah, it's on top of a mountain.
in the spine. So we're like between like one of the vertebrae, C8 and C7.
Sure.
Now, we did see something over in Neverwinter that was more related to can this help us? But that's the other thing. Moon didn't
Oh.
ask for that, but that
And Dar's
might-
going to be looking around the shrine again, and that sort of deal, trying to find clues, looking at all the whatever's picked, if there's any
What about the map? What does it look like?
maps or diagrams or.
The tile map?
It looks like you see the one that you linked everybody.
Yeah.
Imagine that as a mosaic. Yeah.
So is it like damaged in any way?
No.
Worn down?
I'm gonna walk up and touch it. Just rub my hand on it.
Mm-mm. It's fine.
What else is the? Can you describe the rest of the place? Just the interiors of
What's the
this place? or-
statue doing?
It's just her in the dancing pose holding the sword.
Is there
Statue things.
anything about her eyes?
No,
All right.
nothing about her eyes.
Is she actually holding the sword, or?
Yep.
Do any of you have water?
Yeah, I can summon water.
Sorry, I just imagine you whistling. So
Little water elemental shows up.
galloping up.
Yeah. I hand Kel the ever full mug. It's full of water.
Okay.
Can I use that on the statue?
Sure.
I'll try that.
You pour
Making
the
tears
water
with water.
on the statue. You don't notice any changes.
It's not pointing in any direction.
Mm-mm.
The statue, no.
It's actually facing away from the map currently.
Uh-huh.
Can I do an investigation check? See
I've
if
got
there's anything
I've got a question.
interesting about the stonework.
Yeah.
What was the thing I have that's the or thing for my order? What's it called again?
What thing?
The thing that glows with the belief or whatever.
The amulet?
Oh, the tier of Elstrade?
Yeah, the tear of illustrate. Do I have that on me?
Yeah, somewhere. You might have that.
I'm gonna pull it out.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus fuck.
I'm gonna put it on if it's
That
an
Worst
amulet.
cleric ever.
If he's got that tier, the tier of that's an amulet or what is that?
It's just a little crystal.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it out and look through
Okay,
it. Or
if he took that out,
look
then,
at
then
it.
my search is to look for anything that would connect.
Yeah, so you're taking out the crystal and looking at it. And Dermot, you're looking around with your investigation. And you look over here, and then you just kind of turn around and look at that thing in her hand and go, aha!
Aha!
Yeah.
What?
I think you might be onto something.
Is that crystal? Is give me that for a second.
It's
Does it look like one of the
tear-shaped.
eyes of the statue or something?
I found something that's tear shaped. That crystal will fit right in it. I'm assuming that's what I found. No.
No,
What
no.
the fuck?
You just notice that the crystal's tear-shaped.
Are you fucking kidding me? Never mind. I'm Captain Obvious.
Does the statue have any spot on it where this gear would fit in place, or
Fuck! I
No.
hate being dumb.
I'm gonna look at it and anything?
Look at the map.
Look through it at the map.
Yeah, well, I'm looking through it. I mean, shit.
All right, so you hold the crystal up to your eye. And
Yeah,
through your eye,
yeah.
tear. Okay. As you're looking through it, you notice that one of the faucets on the crystal shows a line from the map up to a spot in the spine of the world. It's quite obvious, really.
There's a line on the map.
It's quite obvious.
It's
Really?
quite obvious, actually.
Sorry.
She points to a spot, and Kel, you, with your detective work, 'cause I imagine you're all working together on this.
Yeah.
Notice that the spot that she's pointing to is indeed one of the 40 abandoned mines that were marked.
Well, shit.
I will take note of that and also commit what I think would be the best route there.
I unfurl my map. I
Yep.
mark it, and I mark the route he's pointing out.
I just love the word unfurl. It makes me laugh. I don't know why.
All of you working together, Dermot, you helped plot the best course. You actually have been in this area before.
Of course we have.
I know exactly where to go in. I spent many a days there.
You've ranged out that far before.
This is past This is past Murbar.
Let me pull the map back up again. I don't remember names. This is. Don't go away. Come back.
I see, kids. This is why you write down what you have in your inventory.
It's funny because I was just thinking, I'm not even shitting you. I was thinking at one point, I'm like, he's fucking Andre has something in his inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
was like, oh fuck, that thing is a tier or some shit. What's that
I was gonna
called
pull
again?
up your sheet and look, but thankfully,
Don't call it the tier of copyright, please.
Right? That's why I was like, oh man.
You see where that river that leads down by the Mithril Hall is coming out?
Yeah.
The mine's right up in that area.
oh weird. Okay, so that's way east on the spine, right? Like,
Yep.
it's right at the base of that outcropping.
Base of the spine. Yep.
Like River. Okay, River Serbine. Oh, we're really friggin' close.
Oh, see, Ryan, that's why I was like, is that really what it was called, or am I thinking of the am I thinking of the
Yeah.
actual game?
Yeah.
So I was like, what was it called again? Am I just
The tier of
inventing shit?
copyright?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, is this just something that like I'm relating indirectly?
Is there
Who copyrighted who is what is the question now.
that river? We could just take the river down.
Up, isn't it? We taking it up?
Yeah, the river flows down from the mountains.
Right, but we're in the Moonwood, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but it's up still.
It's above Mithril Hall or below Mithril Hall?
Above.
Oh.
It's flowing off the mountain, right?
No,
So-
but I thought it was at the tip of this, like right at the bottom of that outcropping of the spine of the world, but below Mithril Hall, but it's above.
You know
Mithril
what?
Hall.
Fuck that. We're paddling up the river anyway.
No, it's over. Like if you take that, like we're in the Moonwood.
Right.
You follow
They
the river to
retreaded
its
the
source.
river on the west.
Yeah.
Follow it all the way upstream.
That's where. Okay, so it's up there. Okay, gotcha.
We're still really close.
Yeah, we're 120 miles, give or take.
Yeah, that's close.
Right on the other side of that thing.
That mega thing.
You want me to say
You
it?
want me to say it? To find the mega cadets. I'm saying that too fast.
Uh,
We have to find the mega. I'm still going too fast.
What?
Is the
Okay.
wrong Lino?
You want me to say it?
How fast can we go? How long is it going to take us to go like 120 miles? I ran out of air.
Well, if you had on
Along
foot,
with your asthma, apparently.
Yeah,
it's going
apparently.
to take you on foot. You'll probably be traveling for a week.
With a puffer.
Okay, what about with phantom steeds?
Phantom Steeds changed that to be there tomorrow night. If I'm not mistaken.
But
What
you're
was
their
the speed on those
headliner.
again?
You're their
What?
headliner because
240 feet.
Oh yeah, their speed's 240 feet, and they can fly.
Yeah.
You'd be there by evening.
We can't fly.
What?
You can't fly?
We can't all fly.
I can fly with my new armor that I don't know about that I can fly with.
Unless you're telling me the bear can ride a horse.
Couldn't you just like put him in the thing and then
Put him in
pop
what
him back out once we
thing?
get there?
He has abandonment issues.
Oh, you put him back at the mansion? Or the...
No, like I like put him in the mansion and
Yeah.
we get there
Put him
and
back at the mansion.
come
okay.
on out.
Yeah, that'll work. I've shifted back down, obviously.
Or you could just put a key on the bear and send the bear there, and we'll get to there when he gets.
For some reason, I find that trail meandering a lot, as food does on his way. Like, ooh, piece of candy.
It takes,
Ooh, piece of candy.
takes 2
the
weeks.
trail
instead,
zigzags.
Why is it coming back, the stupid idiot bear?
Gets
Go back that way.
gets hunted by a fucking vampire on the way. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just what you need.
Have you
Another
just
vampire ranger just murdering all the bears in the wild just out of fear.
No, that would be great. You send it up north where you saw that thing. You're sitting there watching the map. It disappears. A few minutes
Keep-
later, it appears again. Ooh.
He vanishes. Yeah.
Okay, I've got an idea how we should go. It's going to take about a week on foot.
What?
It's going to take about a week on foot.
Oh, yeah, we're not going on foot.
Oh no.
You know, phantom steeds?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not.
Sragg, this
on-
place we're going. I've not been here. Have I?
Nope. You've never been here.
Well, if that's the case, I guess Rinston, you're gonna have to hang out at the mansion. I'll open.
You open the door.
Yeah, and you guys notice, and I've been thinking about this, that the place where Dermot keeps the key is actually in his beard.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And,
what did you do? Like this?
No, it's like it's like he's got the metal clasps that hold the bottom of the braids of his beard, and
Oh, okay.
like
So
tucked,
it's just like
tucked
braided
in
in.
one of those is the key's actually hidden in there.
And Dara sees that, and she thinks it's gross.
Oh, wow.
Nobody ever searches the beard.
She doesn't say anything, but she thinks it's gross.
So while we're going on that, where do the others keep their keys?
In my belt.
And the cleavage, obviously.
Okay.
No one ever searches the cleavage.
I imagine like Andara's got like a mini bag of holding hidden in there.
Not without expressive permission. Yeah, does anybody investigate the cleavage? Or explicit
Okay, then.
permission.
So,
The
I guess
brassiere.
I put mine in somewhere special too.
It's the brassiere of holding.
In quotation somewhere
Can't
special.
think of any bag of holding that I'd have on my person.
Oh, wow.
okay.
It's in my belt.
Gotcha.
All right.
Just was wondering.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you open the portal, the bear wanders through. You hear sounds coming through as the bear lays into the table.
Oh, like he's chowing down.
Yeah.
Okay. I will pop in and then pop back so the door shuts.
Okay. Pop in, then pop back out.
It's pop locking.
Now it's just the three of you
Just the three of
with
us.
no Winston and no Sprinkles.
Ardo is still face down on the table in a plate of chicken.
Yeah, Winston's kind of eating around him.
No sprinkles, thanks.
You're welcome.
It's good.
Well, it's daylight's burning.
I summon the steeds.
Now summons the steeds. What do? You ride them? You just get on, you link them together and put a hammock on them?
Oh, we're just gonna set up a little horse show.
All of the above.
Waste some more time.
Pony
We're saying
races
it
now.
done. We're done with this. We're starting a stables right here. We're gonna start a gambling ring and casino with horse races.
It's time for pony rides. Yeah.
The gods in the world be damned. We're all about profit now. At least
So,
Endar is.
I get on my phantom steed.
All right. Everyone hops on their phantom steeds. Who's leading this circus?
Dermot.
This monkey.
All right. Gotcha. So Dermot, you'll take off flying for the
Even though Andar's is a phantom, she treats it like it was sprinkles.
Oh,
that's sweet.
It
Touching
immediately
moment,
dies.
everyone. Yeah, it dies.
so she cuts it.
We get stuck in a swamp in the phantoms. She does. A phantom swamp. Fucking phantom swamps will get you every time.
She fucking chokes it to death. Treats it like sprinkles and chokes it to death.
Takes its phantom
Horrible.
tooth.
You wander into an ethereal swamp by accident. Why does this always happen to me?
I think you're cursed.
The deck of many things comes out.
Darren is at it. Flying overhead, you'll see that thing kind of rear up and start flailing its tentacles at the group. It seems that it was only a few feet into the woods heading up the hill to investigate the temple for more food.
I make a.
We're being chased by the tentacle beast of.
It does give chase, but quickly gives up as you are vastly outpacing it.
Neener.
Yeah.
No tentacle rape for us today. Shucks.
Well, I've got more.
Not in this campaign, you don't.
I mean, I've got more monsters. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Wow. So,
Oh my god.
heading up to the spine of the world, there's only one other thing that you spot during the day. Most of your travel's pretty light. You see a couple of things moving around in the trees below. Nothing too scary. The most interesting thing that you're going to see, though, is as you're coming up closer to the spine, you see something large and red flying about the mountain.
Like how large?
And
Colossal.
oh, nice. Like wings.
Like dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, with wings. Yeah, you kind of recognize that it's most likely a dragon of some kind.
God damn it.
Is this
What's
like
Fox
where
doing
we're
here?
going?
It's in the direction you're heading, yes.
That's gonna be a problem. What do I know about dragons?
They're stupid and idiot.
Yeah.
Stupid idiot.
Stupid
dragons.
idiot dragon. All the dragons I've
Dragon.
met have been idiots.
They tend to be not too much of a problem to deal with, right? That's what you know, I think.
Especially
Right.
ancient ones, right?
Right.
They're just old and incompetent.
More specifically, I'm looking to see if my character knows that they have a den, that they're territorial, that they're probably not interested in the little itty bitty teeny morsels of food that we are.
Yes, yes, and no.
Let's kill that fucking dragon.
Okay. How territorial are they?
Sometimes you can get by paying tribute to them.
But it's a red dragon, so it's a son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that.
Mm-hmm.
I know the.
Well, you met Vox.
True. But I know that metallic good, chroma bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we knew that. We knew that when we met the dragon. We've met dragons.
Yeah.
Is that the alignments? Is like the dragon alignment general consensus or?
Colored dragons are evil. Metallic dragons are good.
Interesting. I didn't know that. The more you know, because knowledge has power.
Today's D&D school.
That was
class
a really
brought to
good
you by-
rainbow. I saw that rainbow there.
That's
The shooting
actually
style.
pretty scary.
For this and other information, please subscribe to our
To our channel, yeah.
our Dragon's Knowledge channel.
Which is also this channel. Just click subscribe.
And remember,
Click
stay in
subscribe.
school.
Stay in school. Do your
Okay.
homework.
So I think we should probably not fly too high. Keep it low. Keep an eye on that dragon.
Are we flying right now? Do we all see this dragon, or is it just Dermot that
Yeah,
sees the
you
dragon?
can all see the dragon off in the
If you
distance.
didn't notice it, I'm pointing at it. Like I mean, it's, like, it's a fucking dragon. How do you miss it?
Blasted dragon.
It's colossal.
I just imagine you just yelling this. Because
Like, I'm
we're all
pretty
going,
sure it's-
steeds, we're still steeds
Yeah.
running through the forest.
I'm
at
pretty
Mach
sure
speed
my
here.
dead granny could see that goddamn dragon. Open
It's
your
a
bloody
fucking
eyes.
That thing-
dragon!
It's a fucking dragon. It probably leaves shits bigger than me.
Well,
I imagine
Its
these
overall
celestial
length is
steeds.
120 feet.
They sound like the speeders in Star Wars and
now we're
on,
comparing
Yeah.
lengths.
and on
It's-
Endor.
Its wingspan is 150 feet. I'm pretty sure y'all see it.
Jesus.
Oh my god. So it's like
Wingspan?
miles from us and it's like looks normal sized.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, wingspan 150 feet.
Do I know never to avoid fighting a dragon in its lair at all costs?
Yes.
Okay. Someone's
know a
been
lot about
reading the
dragons.
monster manual.
How much do we know about dungeons?
I know
Not
Not
every.
much.
What are you talking about?
We don't go in those.
I've seen y'all in dungeons. You don't know much about them.
I resemble that remark.
That's fair enough. That's truth.
We should open this, right? Sure.
Well, it's like
Correct
I
answer
shake it
was no.
vigorously.
we go into a dungeon and it's like there's 6 rooms. I'm like, well, Jesus, fuck, that's 6 weeks of episodes because it's gonna take us so long to inspect every goddamn square for a trap.
I don't touch anything.
Yeah.
I leave.
I leave.
Or you can
yeah.
just walk in and be like, "Hello, anyone here?"
Hey, wake up!
All
Clank, clank,
undead,
clank, clank, clank.
come and get it. Okay, so yeah, we'll go into like under the radar mode.
All right.
Follow Dermot.
The dragon does swoop around some. You notice when it swoops with its belly exposed towards you, you see the glint of jewels coating its underside.
Oh,
Do we know
Good
what
thing-
that means?
Ardo's not here.
Kel, you will assume that means this dragon is rich.
Yeah. I knew what it meant. I just
Yeah.
need to know if Kel knew what it meant.
Well, yeah. I mean that's common knowledge, isn't it? That
Right.
dragons in their lair hoard riches. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they're like literally encrusted with gems, then that's their main bed. Yeah, this one's doing well.
This one's accomplished.
Well, you don't get to be that fucking big and not be accomplished. Yeah.
He hasn't been dragging his ass.
Get out.
See a gout of flame just shoot off from the distance and take out Andar's horse.
Yeah.
Spronkles, no.
Great, I failed her again.
Sprinkles.
Sprunkles.
Where's you go, Sprankles?
Okay, I'm following Dermot to avoid this monstrosity.
I'm keeping an eye on the dragon. I'm looking for, as we go, I'm constantly searching for if the dragon were to come at us, like basically hidey holes, like somewhere place we could duck into and use the fact that the dragon's huge and couldn't get to us to our advantage.
Okay.
What he said.
Gotcha. Looking around below you, you still got some trees before things, don't you? When do you lose your tree cover? Let me look again. You still have tree cover.
Are those grassy plains? Is that the other thing
Yep.
on the map? Okay.
Yeah, grassy plains.
So what's not the grassy plains? What is that?
It leads up into small foothills. There are trees on
Oh, those
them,
are
but-
hills? Okay.
Yeah, those
Gotcha.
are hills.
Gotcha.
The foothills before you get up to the actual giant mountain.
Shambling mounds, just what we need.
Yes, that's right. Great call.
Why are they called
I'm not clicking that. I'm
foothills?
clicking this. Thank you. Weird.
We continue.
You continue along your way.
Yarp.
You're going to hear off in the distance the dragon bellows out. And then even more faintly off, you hear an answering call.
Oh, frig.
Oh shit.
So the one dragon's like dinner, and the other one's like I'm coming.
No, I
You're
think
not
it's
sure.
like, let's get it on.
No, it was just roars, right? It wasn't actual words.
I mean, if they're gonna be
Right.
getting busy, that's bonus for us.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, well, I know one place the dragon won't be tonight. And
Because
that's
if it's
looking for
words,
us.
I want to know what they said.
Yeah, the one word. So just bellowed out.
'Kay.
Fusro something, I don't know.
You speak of the dragon.
Fusro.
Okay.
Fusro Dur.
You hear Andar say Fusro Dermot was flying off of his horse.
She's got a new power.
So we
You continue
Yeah.
along.
I guess with a
Yippers.
Fusro, even that would be enough.
We follow Dermot's lead.
All right, Dermot continues going. You make it up to the foothills. The dragon hasn't left the sky yet. It's still swooping around, but you do see another one off in the distance.
Size? Comparative?
Same.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
One for each of us. Yay.
It's time to collect some babies. We could sell those for millions.
After circling each other in the sky, they both land somewhere in the foothills.
Question.
Answer.
Are these new?
What new?
The dragons?
Yes.
Okay.
They weren't here last time you were here.
That's interesting.
How long ago were you here last?
Since we began the adventure.
It's us, like we've all been here?
No,
This is where
I've
Dermot's,
never been here.
Dermot's from Mithril Hall. Just outside
Okay.
Mithril Hall.
Yeah, well, that's definitely important information then. Because you'd be like, hey, don't worry, that's just fucking Reddy and Freddy.
Yeah.
They've stopped on the foothill that is to give you information with the map. Let me zoom in. That one just to the right of the mouth of the river. They're on top of that hill.
Great.
Is this in Roll20 or something? Hang on a sec here.
Yeah, the map's linked in Skype
Why the fuck?
because we can't broadcast.
No, I didn't mean because of that. My Roll20 is being all weird. It's like, join some random
it's-
game.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently I'm not signed in again.
So so the cave is that where the what was the cave part?
Yeah.
The cave is right near the mouth of the river.
Right. And we're looking for stairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
According to the riddle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I see it. Do I see it yet?
It's right near the mouth of the river going up the right side of the mountain.
Oh, it's going up the mountain. That's interesting.
Oh, just past these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The dragons are still flying around the area, you said? Sorry if I missed that.
No, they've landed and they're both on that
Oh,
hill.
they're in front of us.
What you've got is
Excuse
you've
me,
got
sorry.
the stairs on the right, and between us and the stairs are the dragons.
2 colossal-sized dragons.
Yes. It looks like there's some difference, like distance between the two, but they are essentially directly beside each other.
Yep.
What did you link? I'm not seeing this.
It's in Skype.
The map,
map,
yeah, but
yeah.
is there something specific on the map or?
Top right, top left, sorry.
As far as like the layout of where the dragons are and where the cave is or the stairs, that
Uh-huh.
is not on the map.
Right. Yeah, it's not on the map.
But he said there's a hill to the right of the
River mouth.
river mouth, the top of the river where the mountain's draining into the river. Okay. On that hill on the right, the colossal dragons are positioned. Also on that hill, at the backside of it, are the stairs going up.
Up the mountain, not the hill.
Yeah, up the mountain.
Now this is going to be considerably more difficult with those new friends.
We new friends?
I've never seen them around here.
I assume you guys are having a psychic conversation.
No, it's out loud.
No, we're a good
Well,
distance
while
from them. They're friggin'
While
huge.
we're riding at Mach 5? Casual
No, I've
conversation?
assumed we've come to a stop and we're kind of staring up, trying to figure out. Like,
We are stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
just
the
kind of
hell?
hovering in the sky.
How the hell do we get past frickin' frack? Do I know of any alternative tunnels?
No.
Could create a distraction.
We could.
Well, they haven't noticed us yet. Why would we want to make them notice us?
What do I think? Do I think that if we were to go up that path, that they would see us?
It's possible. They seem to be paying attention to each other at the moment. But
Red-
it is possible that they can
Reds
spot.
are the lovely, friendly type, right? Sarcasm?
The
Yeah.
sarcasm answers back no.
They love to
Red
say.
means happy.
They love to say hello by burning you to a crisp.
Right.
God, I would love to have them. Did you say the distraction thing? Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Hey, we still have the orb. We can investigate with that.
Yeah. I hand her the orb to knock herself out.
She
Alright.
hits herself upside the head with it.
Slams herself in the head with the orb. So she can-
Pandora falls from the horse.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's happening.
Strong.
The
again.
orb's still in her hand.
Broncos.
What did you have in mind for a
Why?
distraction? I don't know.
I start playing My Heart Will Go On a recorder.
It's a short fall before she hits the ground at an unnatural angle.
She's been rescued from the My Heart Will Go On, which is a far worse fate.
I'm going to peer through the orb whenever opportunity presents itself and the others are done discussing.
All right, you peer through the orb. You go investigate.
Opportunity
I
has
am.
presented itself.
You investigate the path. The path does lead up to the mine. And you go down through in the mine. Huh? Looking?
Well, I'm going to go up. Yeah. If it's relatively clear, yeah, I'm going to just do that.
Okay. The mine leads down, then branches off into 3 different paths. Take your pick.
Okay. So the 3 different paths, I assume, are left, right, and center, not like up,
Yep.
down, and
Right, left, right, and center.
something
You
crazy.
notice the one to the
Zigzag.
left is angled more down.
All right, I'll do that one.
Okay. You follow that path down for what would be about 200 feet before it dead ends.
I'll head back and head down the middle one.
The middle path goes on again and then forks off one path going off further to the right. This one seems to go on for another 30 feet, then dead end.
What the fork? So it forked. I went. Wait a minute. You're confusing me.
Middle
So I
one
just
has
went-
forked, and the dead end, the one you chose, dead ended of the fork.
Okay, I'll head back to the fork in that middle section and head down the other one.
When you get to the end of that one, it goes around, curves repeatedly, and ends at another dead end. But when you get to that dead end, seeing as you've got dark vision and you're looking through the orb,
Yeah.
you see a small carving of Elistray on the wall.
Oh,
Ooh.
that was enough to knock the spoon out of my eye. Okay. So that was this middle path, and which fork was it? The left or
Middle
right?
path, left fork.
Middle path, left fork. Okay.
Spoon.
Spoon. All right. Yeah, like when we're in the orb, can we like backtrack? How does that work in the orb?
It's like your vision is there, so you turn and you do first person style.
I'm gonna sort of backtrack my way out to where the kind of like below where the dragons are and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Look around there and kind of look up.
The
to see.
dragons seem to be talking with each other about something. Yeah,
They're having a discussion.
But you can't hear noises through it, right?
nah, no noises, just
See
So-
dragon mouths.
Moving.
Interactions.
Just so happens that Andara is a skilled dragon lip reader.
That one dragon didn't do the dishes. The other dragon's really upset about it.
right.
And the laundry's just been sitting there.
They both look angry.
Yeah. Realistically, do they both look angry? Like,
You don't know.
okay, I was gonna say, am I able to determine there is like
It's a red dragon.
Something
It
tells
always
me
looks
like a
angry.
red dragon always looks angry.
well, it might look happy. I mean, I don't know if I can determine dragon expressions or not. This is important though.
dragons
if
have
that's
one
the case.
expression: "I'm going to eat you."
Yep, that's
Well,
their, that's their
It's the
neutral.
only expression we've ever known them to have.
Resting bitch face.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know that. I mean, you can tell when a dog's happy, right? I might be able to tell the same with a dragon.
Yes, dragons and dogs. You should ask them and compare that. Like,
We're
say
gonna
that-
set a precedent, you know. I just want to make sure
You can't see the dragon's tail, so you don't know if it's happy.
it's like wagging.
Little did you know it's more like a cat, and that means it's pissed.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe I do know this. That's why I was making sure. These are reasonable questions.
Girl.
So yeah, backtrack out. And
Huh?
the dragons are discussing. Do the environs around that area seem incinerated at all?
Uh-uh.
Or-
And you
don't
also
see-
didn't see any sign of them actually layering here.
So it doesn't and aside from them not being incinerated, they don't seem like crushed or anything like that. Like the dragons are chilling out down below for the most part and just having a good old
Deeply
rest in the
depressed.
field. Yeah.
When I was observing them on the way here, were they doing like a search pattern? Is that what it looked like?
It
That's a good
looked like
question.
the one that was bellowing out was looking for something, and then the one that came in from afar, he seemed to come straight here to sit to talk.
Oh, you know what it was? It wasn't they were arguing about the dishes. One of them lost the car keys, and they were looking for the car keys. That's gotta be it. I know that search pattern. I've employed that search pattern on many occasions.
Your entire life is a search for
I
the
think
car
you're breaking
keys.
Sragg. You need to stop.
So,
beyond the hill is a dragon car that they need to take.
This is what happens when you take his god.
So I'm pretty sure that the dragons are looking for something, but what on earth would two ancient red dragons be looking for?
Well, Sragg, what do we know about red dragons?
As long as it's not us. I
For the
don't
most
really
part,
care.
they're solitary.
Are they like a protective?
Like solitary? Like they should not be.
Didn't we have a
together?
book that I reread about dragons at one point?
Yeah, hang on. I've actually got.
Like dragons
what-
and you.
A book on dungeons
I've
and
got
dragons.
a question. What was on the recipe list that Haavia had to get for the gnome? Was it a dragon egg or shell in that?
Yep. The most covetous of all true dragons, red dragons tirelessly seek to increase their treasure hoards. They're exceptionally vain, even for dragons, which is reflected in their proud bearing and disdainful expressions. They love mountainous terrain, but they also inhabit hilly regions, badlands, and other locales where they can perch high and survey the domain. Their preference for mountain homes often bring them into conflict with silver dragons, which red dragons passionately hate. Silver dragons usually get the better of red dragons in battle, which merely serves to stoke the flames of resentment among red dragons.
Sounds like the red dragons see the reflection and get distracted.
Usually they seek out large caves.
We need is a giant mirror.
Oh, I have one of those. No.
There's probably one in the car that they're gonna drive. They have the keys. They're looking for the keys for.
Red dragons are so ferocious, vengeful, avarice that scholars regard them as the archetypical evil dragon. Red dragons share this opinion of themselves. They believe that above all other species, they are the closest to the ideals of draconic nature and behavior, and that the rest of dragonkind has slipped from this purity. Young red dragons often find life difficult, make them dangerously conspicuous in landscapes. Red dragons are the most obsessive treasure collectors among true dragons. They covet absolutely anything with monetary value and can often judge a bauble's worth to within a copper piece with just a glance.
Fucking Ardo sleepwalking, robbing dragons. They're looking for their treasure. Damn narcolepsy.
All right. Every dragon knows the exact value of items at its hoard, along with exactly how and when the dragon obtained the item and each item's exact location within the hoard. Bards tell tales of sneak thieves who ignite dragons' wrath just by stealing a single trinket. So you've told that story.
Okay.
Such tales are firmly grounded in fact, at least where red dragons are concerned. In most cases, in fact, tales fell short of the mark. An adult red dragon can notice a single coin missing from its hoard, and rage over the pettiest theft is legendary.
See?
A dragon tracks down and slays the thief if possible. If not, the dragon is sure to go on a rampage, killing anything it meets and laying waste to any town or village where the thief may have taken refuge.
It's fucking Haavia or Ardo again.
All red dragons are solitary by nature and fiercely territorial. They keep constant watch for trespassers of any kind and encroachment by other dragons. Entering a red dragon's domain uninvited is asking to be attacked. For all their independence, however, dragons often seek to know about the events of the wider world. They will often make use of lesser creatures as informants, messengers, and spies. The dragons invariably adopt patronizing attitudes toward these servants and do not hesitate to slay or eat them when they bring bad news. A red dragon is particularly interested in news about other red dragons, mostly because of their own status, and they want to remain on top. Their pride is easily wounded because any defeat or insult is left unanswered would cause a loss of status.
Maybe them dragons be having it out there like, this is my hill. No, it's not. It's my hill.
This is one reason why red dragons are prone to destructive rages. They usually recover some lost status by wreaking havoc. Every red dragon firmly believes that no being deserves to keep anything it is not strong enough to defend. Red dragons apply this rule to their own kind. Occasionally, red dragons will perceive weakness amongst one of their own, and the subject is not allowed to live. The victim is attacked and its lair is stripped.
Yeah, see, we're about to see a dragon showdown.
Courtship among red dragons can be a perilous affair because most would-be suitors are treated as dangerous rivals. Successful red dragon courtship usually involves a younger dragon with fairly high status among its peers, carefully approaching an older one. Females do most of the courting, but males are also known to do so. After mating, the younger dragon is usually left to guard the eggs. Most red wormlings are left to fend for themselves. Occasionally, the two parents are about equal age, mate, and tend to the young together. Red dragons rarely fight for mates. Most are wise enough to know that any battle would be fatal and are quit the field when the superior rival makes its claim.
I've got a question.
What?
Are we able to determine the dragon's genders from this distance or through the orb?
How skilled are you at
That's what I
animal
want to know.
husbandry?
Do I just look for Dragon Balls? Do we need Goku or?
One's Vegeta, the other one's Goku. Or is it Piccolo?
You know what? Who make rolls of knowledge nature to try to notice the differences in dragons?
All of us?
Yeah, all of you get a chance to roll knowledge nature.
Oh,
A
yay.
DC 25, and you will successfully identify both.
Oh yeah, this is my best stat. Hold on.
I assume I have no fucking skills in that.
I need a
just
20.
knowledge.
There's no way I have to get 20.
I'm just gonna roll
I
D20.
also need a 20 to get.
That is not a 20.
Nope. I'm pretty skilled at picking out which one's female, but didn't help me in this case.
You didn't get both. You will at least recognize that the jewel-coated one is a female.
Okay.
She's been bedazzling.
Yeah. Which one was the jewel? That was the one that was flying around that we first saw, right?
Yep.
Okay. Sure. I don't know what to do with this information.
You could try seducing it.
Oh, shit. Put on your best outfit. You got that fucking disguise thing you can do? Disguise yourself as a dragon.
I do not think that talking to them is the best idea.
Didn't it sound like don't they get angered by being offended?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And any kind of courting is always often taken as like, hey, I'm going to steal your shit. So, yeah, that's probably not going to go very well.
That's
But
probably not a good idea.
But I don't know what they're doing here. Like, there shouldn't be any... There's no talk of any dragon hordes nearby.
Well, they're obviously looking for something. Can we avoid them? Or what did you see past the dragons? Did you see a cave?
Andara.
I did. I believe I found the path we need to take. I
How
saw some markings of Veil
big
Street.
was the cave? Can it fit a dragon?
It was approximately this many cubits. That's how we measure things in Dungeons and Dragons, right? Cubits.
Yeah. Sure.
Are those similar to biomes?
That's
They
it.
are. That's how you build biomes with cubits in the world of Minecraft.
No, but how big is the cave, really?
About this wide in cubits.
Sragg?
It's a mine shaft.
So it fits like humans and not dragons, right?
Barely probably
Approximately
fits
humanoid
humans.
sized.
Why don't we just try and make a break for it?
I have no objections to this plan.
I mean, I'm stealthy, but I don't think Andara is. No offense.
Clang, clang, clang.
No, they're still a decent distance away, but you can see them discussing on the mountaintop. After a few moments, there's poofs of smoke from both sides, and you don't see them.
Oh shit, that's right. Fuck.
Poofs of smoke and
Right.
what?
Dragons can assume a humanoid form.
What do we need? Wow.
So did they like land, or did they just assume humanoid form? How does that work?
They were already sitting on the hillside, across from each other, talking. And then there's a poof of smoke out of both of them, and you don't see them at the moment. Yeah,
I gotcha. So they weren't flying up in the sky having a discussion. They were on the hillside.
right.
Because I was just imagining like poof, and they're like, ah.
Could we use invisibility to sneak in?
You remember that dragons seem to have a blind sense and can identify anything within a certain radius of them, but you're not sure. You know that varies by age how far that
I'm
goes.
pretty sure they have tremor sense and true sight and all that fun stuff.
So we can't even like use seeming and like try and pretend to be a mouse and get by them?
Right, because they can see right through that.
Mother.
Well,
Of course they can.
that
Mother
means
of
true sight.
dragons.
Through that.
Khaleesi. What are we gonna do?
Targaryen.
You called?
We could
I'm gonna assume that we don't know the specifics. Do we know that they can take humanoid form? Like, because I said
I don't know if I know that.
Kel would know that.
it's part of the stories. I'm gonna
I
assume.
didn't even, you know that in real life.
well, it's not only part of the stories. We did have a book on dragons from Vox.
Yeah.
Right.
When we came across the green dragon, it was like an extensive conversation with the three of us, Ardo, and Vox.
What we've got to figure out now is which one of these party members might have actually read the book.
I know I did.
I can think of one, maybe two.